Hello, world. This is me in a diaper.
On this episode of True Life, we'll meet 3 people living as adult babies.
Have you guys ever seen a girl in a diaper before?
They're part of a fetish community known as ABDL,
Once you get a diaper on you, find that your waist gets a little bit bigger.
adult baby diaper lovers, also known as littles.
I have a onesie, pacifiers, sippy cups.
Robert has recently found a daddy, but finding a full-time caretaker will mean having to leave his life behind and move to another state to live with his daddy.
Things are going through my mind right now, how much I'm gonna miss most of my friends.
Will he be able to go through with the move and start his life as a full-time adult baby?
Bye, Tennessee.
Matilda has struggled with dating in the adult baby world.
Imagine explaining to somebody who is in their 20s, oh, hey, by the way, I like to wear diapers.
Will she be able to overcome her isolated existence and find love?
Sometimes I think it would be nice, to find that mythical person who's gonna make at least your problems seem to go all the way.
Mitchell is a married adult baby whose wife Erica pulls double duty as mommy.
Sorry I put you through so much. I know it's not what you want.
Can they find a balance between adult baby and mommy? Or will Mitchell's fetish be what breaks up their marriage?
If my wife came to me and said that she couldn't deal with me wearing diapers and being an adult baby, I don't know what would happen. It would be bad. Heckles. Stop heckles.
All right, that's enough.
Is their fetish a sexual escape
This is my dungeon.
or something more innocent?
This is George.
Some of the most hurtful things that I've heard have been, he's a pedophile, he's a pervert.
How will they reconcile their ABDL personas in a world that views them as adults in diapers? Find out tonight on True Life, I'm an Adult Baby.
If I could change, I probably would, but I can't change it. It's a part of me.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It gets kind of lonely sometimes, but Daddy and Bubby will be here before I know it. So then I'll have someone to play with. I'm Robert, and I'm an adult baby. I've been in Sevierville, Tennessee for about 22 years now, born and raised.
My little side has been a part of me since I was around 5, 6 years old. It's something that makes me feel safe, where, nobody or nothing can really hurt me, I guess you could say. My dad passed when I was about 6 in a car accident. He got hit by a tractor trailer one morning heading to work. I'm not sure that you ever really get over that. I mean, most adults have a hard time with something like that. And, at 6 years old, it's, how do you expect a kid to deal with that when most adults can't? It makes me feel alone at times. It's a little bit of a rough subject for me to talk about, so. It's kind of rough to have a little side in Sevierville, Tennessee. When my ex-wife left, she outed me as a little to a bunch of my friends by posting it on Facebook. Now, the most hurtful things that I've heard people say have to be, he's a pedophile, he's a pervert, he's a freak, he's not, just not normal. I found Daddy Lee and my bubby Xander on a website. I actually just recently made the decision that I'm going to move to Kentucky with Daddy and Bubby. I really do miss them a lot. They're really special to me, I can say that. There is a very, very deep connection. And I would go as far to say as I would call it love. I gotta admit, it's something that I realize now that I've been missing for a long time. Having Daddy Lee in my life definitely makes a difference. I'm not trying to replace my actual father. Nothing's ever going to replace my actual father. So this is pretty much my little sanctuary, I guess you could say, for now, and where I'm able to pretty much come in and be myself. I have all my stuffies over here in the corner, and my favorite one would have to be George. He's the little monkey with the purple eyes. Little space is actually, I want to say, it's a headspace that you can. It's kind of like just a different personality. I mean, when you're in little space, you're a completely different person. I have, you know, the diapers. I have pacifiers. I have sippy cups. I actually have a onesie that fits just about perfect. Okay, let's stop filming now just because I have to put my diaper on real quick. My little side's name, I usually go by Baby Boy.
This is George. I've had him for about 3 years. He's my favorite. They can't hear that.
I get nervous about my move to Kentucky. Granted, my heart will always be in Tennessee, but it's time for me, I guess, to kind of spread my wings and fly.
I wonder if this would be a good place for like a Tinder date.
Yes.
Yeah.
It says on my Tinder that I do BDSM and fetish porn.
Yeah, my Tinder is pretty specific too. It's like BDSM A+, you know, like
BDSM A+. Sometimes I'll have fans who will find me on Tinder. And then people just get way too excited that they're like talking with me and that we have like the same fetish and stuff. Their manners kind of go and like we get unsolicited like poopy pics of like people with their stuff open. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing.
like, oh, that's a lot. We haven't even met.
I am Matilda, and I am an adult baby.
Have you guys ever seen a girl in a diaper before?
Every decision I ever make is pretty brash and pretty quick, so like I went up here to Portland to visit some of my diaper friends, and I just saw that they were all living together and functioning as adults, and I was just like, you know what, it's time.
I have a really popular Instagram, and I'm on FetLife, and a pretty popular YouTube, so I've done a couple diaper reviews.
Hi everyone, this is Potty Cakes. Today I woke up with a burst of energy, so I wanted to make my very first diaper review video, and I decided to do it on these guys. Woo!
I guess I have a bit of diaper celebrity, diaper fame. It's a running joke, because how famous can you get wearing diapers? The biggest difference between me and my online persona is I think that people think that I am this person who lives without fear completely, and that's just absolutely not true. I am riddled with anxiety. Changing my diaper it's lonely. It gets lonely, of course. Like, it's kind of a hard thing to like have a taboo fetish and then also not have somebody right there with you. You're not supposed to go your whole life without having a family that cares about you. And I think that I had that once, but like in their own way, but it wasn't right.
I never grew up thinking that I was ever sexually abused. I grew up thinking that everything that was done to me was for health reasons. I had a family member and they didn't like vegetables, so we didn't eat vegetables. And I had some serious constipation when I was a kid. I would get so backed up that it would just come out of me. Every day after school for a straight week, I would go home, lay face down on the dirty bathroom floor while I had somebody put an enema up me. That particular family member would say things like, "You're so full of I can smell it on you." And to a 6 and 7-year-old, that's so detrimental. It didn't click for me until later years that type of enema abuse becomes sexual abuse, and I learned that I wasn't alone.
It feels good to talk about it though. I never get a chance to cry.
Peanut butter and avocados and seaweed.
Do you still have ice cream?
Oh, I think so.
Oh yeah, I do.
The good one too.
I believe that dating in general is challenging. Imagine explaining to somebody who is in their 20s, oh, hey, by the way, I like to wear diapers.
I have people who change my diapers all the time, strangers, people I meet on Tinder, but like
With Matthew, like the time between us, it's like one of the only times I can like be away from the adult baby aspect of it.
Which one's the wolf deck?
Oh, it's like mixed in there. I can.
Gosh dang it!
I'll help you out. Look at it. You know, I'll do the blue deck against that though.
How do you learn how to do that so good?
Oh well, I mean, you want to know?
Do it again.
I've dated like so many people, and like each time I'm just like, nope, it's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. I don't think I've ever truly been in love with a significant other, and I'm like terrified of that.
What?
Heck with this.
Don't let me win.
I'm not gonna let you win. I have to keep something open to block you.
Oh, that is correct, Amundo.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.